Communications technology is moving in leaps and bounds, and at the forefront is Valcom. Valcom Limited is a 100% Canadian-owned company, founded in Guelph, Ontario in 1957, with the last 25 years being dedicated to researching, developing, manufacturing, and the marketing of cutting-edge technology in the field of freestanding epoxy fiberglass antennas. The company has expanded and diversified over the years and has facilities in Guelph, Ottawa, and Vancouver. The company has a highly motivated staff who bring together extensive experience, qualifications, and total commitment to the diverse needs of clients throughout the world. Valcom has an excellent electrical engineering RF design facility in Guelph that, when coupled with our manufacturing plant, provides quality and cost efficiency to our clients. The Guelph facility is a state-of-the-art, fully equipped manufacturing, repair, and overhaul plant that is ISO 9001 approved. Valcom specializes in antennas in the LF, MF, HF, and VHF frequency ranges for maritime, aviation, and general communications use. We have developed a line of fiberglass whip antennas which ensure mechanical strength and electrical stability even under the most severe conditions. Many of our systems are for shipboard military use, ship-to-ship, ship-to-shore, ship-to-air. Our systems are used aboard the USS Ogden, the George Washington aircraft carrier, and the Louis Saint Laurent, Canada's largest icebreaker, as well as the new Canadian frigates, the Vancouver and the Halifax. Valcom systems are also used for air traffic control, ground-to-air, maritime coastal stations, non-directional radio beacon service for both coastal and airport applications. Our systems are also employed for travel information services, highway conditions distribution, AM broadcasting, college radio stations, and telephone radio services. All of our broadcasting antennas are rated at greater than 65% efficiency with a standard ground plane. In the rapidly changing commercial radio sector, Valcom is in the forefront, supplying AM stations with antennas for applications in the 550 to 1700 kHz radio band. CKWX in Vancouver has incorporated our emergency AM broadcast antenna system, rising from the ground floor, becoming an integral part of the foyer. The designer has utilized the metal structure of the roof as the ground plane. WHSP AM 1480 in Shippensburg, Pennsylvania chose to go on the air with the Valcom freestanding fiberglass AM broadcasting antenna. Antenna test bed, with its tilting and rotating mechanism, is used to test the radiation patterns of Valcom's family of AM broadcasting antennas. The test bed allows Valcom to demonstrate that our antennas meet the U.S. Government Federal Communication Commission regulations. Here is the assembly and raising of the Valcom freestanding fiberglass antenna that is typical of most Valcom antennas. This one will reach a height of 75 feet or 23 meters at completion and is used in an AM broadcasting situation. Erecting the Valcom whip antenna is relatively straightforward, simple, and is done by using conventional tools. The lower section is bolted to a hinge base tower. Then each section is fitted securely with a tightening strap device to ensure joint alignment. Lock nuts are tightened with a conventional Allen key, and standard silicone is used to seal and protect against the elements. Here is the assembly of the Valcom Valcosphere. The Valcosphere provides capacitive top hat loading for Valcom's coil-loaded beacon and broadcasting antennas. The capacitive top hat increases the bandwidth at the operating frequency. The special shape also affects corona discharge by preventing high-voltage field concentrations at the antenna tip. The copper-plated steel elements are rapidly assembled with integral brass compression fittings. Mechanically, the VTH-88 top hat consists of 8 8-foot fiberglass whips and a brass ferrule which screws into the tip of the antenna and accepts a Valcosphere. The VTH-88 top hat provides capacitive loading of coil-loaded antennas in addition to that of a VS-30 Valcosphere. It is used to increase the effective bandwidth of the antenna system as well as improve the radiating efficiency at the frequency of operation. To erect the mast, a simple slip knot is used. This will enable the engineers to remove the hoist rope after the antenna is in place. A small low-gear 10-horsepower winch is sufficient to raise the antenna. However, the antennas have been installed using manual labor only. Once the antenna is in the upright position, a small tug on the release line frees it completely. In the case of lowering the antenna, the same procedure is used with the application of a pole to slide the rope knot up the tower. It may become necessary to use a lift chopper to erect the antenna. This one, for CKNW Radio in Vancouver, was erected in 2 hours using this method. A Sikorsky S-61 helicopter gently lowered the antenna onto its base atop the Toronto Dominion Tower in downtown Vancouver. Here is Valcom's 49-foot AM broadcasting antenna, needed where regulations limit tower height to less than 50 feet. The 49-foot AM broadcasting antenna with radiators giving the antenna a greater bandwidth where the environmental conditions are less rigorous. Valcom's newest antenna is this freestanding 35-foot broadband in the 2 to 30 megahertz range. A new manufacturing process has enabled Valcom to produce this antenna without a resistor. Valcom warranties its antennas for 10 years in most applications. For more information, contact Valcom Limited at Post Office Box 603, Guelph, Ontario, N1H6L3, or call us at 519-824-3220. In the field of communication antennas, Valcom leads the way. Thank you for taking the time to inquire about Valcom's wide range of antennas and systems.